Right, we froze our assets at the end of the last game to give us a bit of an advantage today. So we have 4 gem and 8 gold already. Let's pick up our meager allowance, since somebody I know has been rubbing in my face that they have more money than I do. That Papa likes, I guess it's uncle really, but Papa likes them more and is giving them a larger allowance. It's okay. You're spending that allowance on my sub, so I can't complain. Okay. Fingers crossed for 2. Damn. I think we still have the... I really... Before we do this, I really need to check to see if I have a blessing active. Because I'm pretty sure that we have Blessing of the Dancer going still. So if we go to the shrine, it's just useless. I really do not want to swap, because we're starting with 4 gems. I do not want to swap gems for energy today. So I guess we're one of the trading posts. We got 10 bucks. We might as well see what's in here. Honestly, that run went terribly. By the time I got that experiment, I couldn't draft any more rooms. Oh, that's too bad. Because of it being, like, archived as well, like, I myself know that if I was to trigger, like, if I was to set up that experiment, I would never get the archives. Like, I would not have any archived floor plans. It just wouldn't work. I hate that it shows this dynamite and won't give it to me. So rude. Anything extra in here today? So I feel like the last time we were in here, we got something extra. Well, that might have just been because it was the first time I was drafted. Or just, you know, daily luck. Anyways, what you got? Oh, yeah, you have to trade items, not money. God damn it. So this was useless. Yeah. Well, at least it's here in case we pick up, like, some of the items that I don't particularly like, or something that loses its usefulness. You know? Like, certain things I find are useful a little bit, and then no more. Like, for example, the compass with drafting north rooms. Once we have access to the antechamber, if we have the energy, there's nothing stopping us from coming out here and trading it for something else. Yeah, I am kind of tempted to take the elevator down again at some point. Just because with moving, like, I moved a cart in the tomb. But I don't know if that stayed moved permanently or not. Anyways, let's draft some rooms. Furnace already, damn, okay. Let's do the parlor, get more gems. We'll do the den. And we'll do the hallway. It's on this side today. Okay, we're gonna go through the den first. We have a lockbox. Have to remember that. Ugh, chapel. And we have lots of money. I don't want to... Don't want to use the quarter. I think we do the reading nook and then backtrack to the parlor. Okay. So we go get those gems before we get too far away. Provided that we can actually solve the parlor riddle today. We failed it last time for the first time. Oh, we got an extra item today. We have the keys. Have to remember that when we eventually see the garage. Okay, the gems are in a box with the statement containing the letter B. So this box has the letter B on it. The blue box is true. This box has the letter B on it. The gems are in a box with the statement containing the letter U. Okay. Again, this is the sort of thing that fucked me up last time because I'm like, I don't know if the fact that it says the letter U counts as part of the statement, you know? So let's start working through this logically. If this is true, the gems are in a box with the statement containing the letter B. The blue box is true. If we assume that this is also true. So that's validating the two of those. So that's saying that, like, it could be in this box or in this box. But this one then would have to be false. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. So then this one would be false. There's no U in this. So it would be this one, if that is correct. Because if this is true, this also has to be true. This cannot be a lie, because that then goes into that. So far, it's looking like the gems are in the blue box. But let's then try instead that the gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B is false, which means that it is possibly not in this box, and it is not in this box at all. So if that is the case, so this is a lie, this is a lie then, which means that this one is true. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U, which could be like this or this. I know that Sapo yesterday was saying that in his experience, he found that the white box often told the truth. But I am kind of feeling like the blue box being true here and the white box backing it up is the accurate one. Because that narrows it down to one where, like, if it's a lie, then we're not sure which box it's in there. So let's try the blue box. I think this is where it is. Yes. Okay, good start. Lots of gems. Let's fill out the rest of this hallway before we go up the center. Okay, we do the storeroom. Get as many items as we can. Maybe we do the pantry? And we got an orange today. Ooh, that's a terrible place for the dining room. Fuck, this is blocking off really quickly. Let's do the closet, I guess. I mean, we could do we have 9 gems. We could do the laboratory to see if maybe we can luck out and get the sort of experiment that Archfey had. We don't need to worry about attaching the boiler room to the laboratory anymore, so that doesn't matter either. So yeah, let's just do this and see if we can get a good experiment early. Thank you, Archfey. I had a massive headache today, so I had to deal with that. Ugh, yeah. No fun. No fun at all. I find that, like, more recently, too, like, the older I get, the more I get, like, sinus headaches. So when the weather changes and stuff like that, when you can feel it in your teeth, it's not a good time. It's like, yes, I am aware that my teeth are part of my head, but still, I would prefer not to feel a headache there. Okay. So what do we got? What do we got here? Spread dirt on the driveway? What the fuck does that mean? Is that creating a dig spot? I feel like the letter will be delivered to the mailroom is very tempting, because what's in those letters? What's that, you know? We might not end up getting a mailroom, but the fact that we're activating this so early. Do we want to do... In that run, I did draft the archive for the lab. Maybe that affected it. True, yeah. What's more tempting? Each time you eat an apple or when you draft a hallway from another hallway? Because we might not find another apple in the entire game, you know? But I think I've only drafted a hallway from a hallway a few times. Maybe we try each time you eat an apple, a letter will be delivered to the mailroom. It's a gamble. It might not have anything happen, but it might have something happen. Okay, let's start that experiment. Okay. Now, back to the reading nook. And hope to God it isn't a dead end, because that is the only path. Okay, up here. Nothing extra today. Grab another key. I feel like we just go up. That's close. That is very close. God damn. Give me something with multiple doors. Like, putting this onto the left wall. Hopefully it'll give us the West Wing hallway when we draft from the bedroom. So fingers crossed that we get something with a couple more doors. Nothing extra in here today. There's our West Wing hall, exactly what we were looking for. Okay, we'll backfill. Ooh, her ladyship's chamber has a disc, because when we got it before, we couldn't find a terminal in time. And we have a terminal in the library. Or, library. I tried to mix together library and laboratory. In the laboratory. So we're even though this is going to block it off, we are definitely plotting this. Yeah. This also is a fairly rare room for me to find and contains the queen. So it's like, maybe this will be the chess run? Get that upgrade disc. We still don't... Oh yeah, it's specifically a key that's needed for that. Not a code. I think that these are her parents, possibly? Yeah, there's... Because I believe that she was Lady Epson. I have no idea what the fuck that means either. Okay, so I don't... It's like, I don't want to go back to the laboratory right now, but there's also, it's a dead end over there, right? Like, I feel like we have to go back to the laboratory right now. Like, but we could end up drafting another room that has a terminal in it. It's 8 steps there, so it'd be 16 to get there and back. I kind of feel like we push ahead to see if we get another... keep drafting for now, I think. Yeah. Like I said, we could very easily get a security room or something. Okay, as much as I would love to do the garage, we cannot. That blocks it off. We have to do the chapel or the dining room. I think we're doing the dining room, although it's only rank 5. You know, we have a bunch of resources today. I do not want to waste them. What was the thing now? Was it the next time we go to the boudoir there's something? Anyways, let's do the courtyard. We have tons of gems, and we often find a special item there. Okay, now we can check to see what the special thing was. It is the boudoir. We get 10 energy the next time we go there. Same with the next time we enter the walk-in closet, we get 3 gems. And we have a metal detector. Fuck, we also have a key card. I guess we're doing the corridor. Billiard room, get more gems, I guess? Or whatever's in the billiard puzzle. Okay. Any special items today? No, but the metal detector's going off on something. Oh, not this way. There we go. Okay, math, you can't scare us. 2 is 2. 4 squared is 16, divided by 8 is 8. Or not. I am... 4 times 4 is 16. Divided by 8 is 3. I'm stupid. I know math. No? Okay. 16 divided by 8. It's 2, isn't it? Like, I put 2 before. It's 2. Okay, apparently... Yeah, apparently I didn't put 2 before. No, I didn't. I put 8. Okay, I was stupid. Yeah. Okay. 18 squared? No. 18 minus 16 and then squared. This is the first time we're seeing the center, like the square, be yellow rather than blue. So 18 minus 16 is 2, and then that squared is 4. Okay, 20 minus 18 is again 2, and then squared is 4. There we go. Oh, keycard. Okay, that actually is quite handy. We go back to the courtyard? I don't think so. I think we do the drawing room. It kind of negates the key card for the courtyard, but still. I mean, we could do the let's do the observatory instead. That way we can still backtrack to the courtyard to have another path if we end up getting blocked off. Anything extra? Apples are extra delicious today. We get an extra gem. And we get a couple steps. Oh, the office. Ooh. We're doing it. This is now officially a chess run. Okay, because with the office and her lady's chamber, we're gonna have both the king and the queen on the board. Oh, and that was the dinner bell. I still have no clue how to open this fucking safe. Yeah. It's like I'm not sure if that has to do with the code for the safe. At the very least, we can do the upgrade disc. What room are we gonna get? The boudoir. Okay. So the 3 floor plans that we can upgrade it to either puts a gem into it, 2 dice into it, or 3 apples into it. I mean, right now I kind of want to put apples into it because we have this thing with apples. But it's a permanent upgrade. It's not just this run, right? The game clues did say that, like, gems are the most important resource. Maybe we do the gem? I guess I should go gems. Yeah, I guess I go gems. Okay. Still have no fucking clue how to get into the safe. I'm pretty sure it's a date. I'm not sure what date. Oof. Okay, we're doing pool just because it connects to the antechamber and the foundation. Also, we don't need security because we have the key card. Okay. So we have our connection to the antechamber. It is, unfortunately, the hardest door to get through, I find, because it requires you to have an item, which we have in the coat check. So we need to basically draft 2 very particular rooms in order to get through that door. You finally made it into the underground part of the manor. Oh, man. We'll get there someday. Okay. So let's try up. Because if it requires a key, I want access to this room. Yes. Oh, we fucking need the music room too. We need the music room so bad. But I'm doing the library so that way we have access to that antechamber room. Okay, so now we have 2 ways in to the antechamber if needed. Nothing extra in here today. We don't need any additional books. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, the locker room. But we don't... Oh, it spreads keys throughout the house. That, I think, is a smart thing to do because we're out of keys. Luxury items for sale is tempting, but we only have 16 bucks, and I think the cheapest thing in the showroom is usually 20. So let's get some additional keys, because that is a resource we are light on. We'll be able to find them, too, with the metal detector. Because that's my biggest issue sometimes, is when spreading things like keys, I don't tend to notice them. And we have the key card here. Shit. Okay, we're doing the kitchen, and then hopefully we can buy an apple to trigger whatever the fuck we set up in the laboratory, which I already don't remember. Oh, a letter into the mailroom. Okay. With the 1 key that we have, I feel like we open up something. I definitely feel like maybe we're gonna have to start paying attention to which one, because we've opened a bunch randomly. Let's start in this aisle and just start working our way through it. And so we're gonna start on the side closest to the wall in like the second, like where it has the pictures. Orange isn't bad, but I wanted an apple. Really, I wanted some more keys, but can't have everything. What's in here today? Oh, key on the floor. Nice. Wood-fired pizza in the main dining room. If the furnace is on. There's no apple in here! Ugh. Is pizza gonna get a job now? Yeah. We do have the dining room on here as well, which when we start backtracking, like, thankfully it's right beside the courtyard where we need to go when we backtrack, so we can pick up that extra energy. Ballroom. Not terrible. We can kind of reset gems. Let's do it. We'll use our 2 gems and then get 2 gems back. Clara and Simon. In Eclipse Ball, 1952. Since we actually have like a date there, I feel like that might be important to write down. Okay, this is the reason why I wanted to be back into this room. So, with the music note, or like the sheet music, there was a bolded word, like you can see on this one in the second row, there's the bolded word R. And in this one on the bottom row, there's the bolded word true. So there's 8 of these sheets. And after I collected them all, I realized that what it says is first words on the sheets are true message. So we managed to get all of them except for 6 and 7 again. So this now will be able to fill out the true message. So it says, find among the white trees under 2 stones. Okay. So now we need to find some white trees and 2 stones under them. I'm guessing we probably need a shovel too, which is frustrating. You can't play the piano? Also frustrating. Nothing in here? No items or anything today? Okay. Ooh. Oh no! I didn't... I wasn't paying attention to the way that it turned with the kitchen. This blocks off. This is the other way that I had from the courtyard. This is it. This is the mansion blocked. There's nothing else that we can do. Yeah. God damn. Okay. So there is still something that we can do. Let's take a look at what we have in the mansion and the chess pieces. So we have Queen and King on. We don't have a bishop. The bishop is in the chapel, the bookshop, and the rumpus room. I'm sure we have at least one pawn. We have a parlor, right? Yeah, we have a parlor. The rook is in the nook and the security room, so we have a rook. And we have the observatory, we have the knight. So the only thing that we're missing that we have found so far is the bishop. I think that's all the unique chess pieces, right? And king, queen, bishop, pawn, rook, knight. The nursery has a pawn as well. The Great Hall doesn't have anything. I don't know if the coat check has anything. We can plot the coat check to see if there's a chess piece in there and just not claim the broken lever. Like, we don't have to take it back, I'm assuming. So that's why I haven't been plotting this, because I wasn't sure. I'm just very tempted. I feel like without having the bishop, that it's not necessarily going to do anything. But we can take another, like, a good look through everything to see if there's a chess piece that we missed. Let's plot the Great Hall, I guess, for now. We don't have any keys, but I'm interested to see if the metal detector goes off. Because it did previously near... Yeah. So there's, like, coins in there. In one of these ones, there's coins. Okay. So now we're going to go kind of back over everything. And we're going to see if we can find... if we can find a bishop. We are also going to make just a very quick note about which rooms things are in. So we're going to use like a system of doing numbers down for the rows and letters for the columns. So we're gonna say the queen is in A3 because we're starting from the bottom for the numbers. King is in B8. We don't have a bishop. There is a pawn in B1. I think there's a pawn in the parlor. There is a rook in B2. The knight, there's a knight in the observatory, which is in B7. There. So we literally just need to find a room that has a bishop in it. So let's look over everything again. It's like I kind of wish that there was an easy way to be like, hey, do any of the rooms that I have a bishop in it without spoiling myself, you know? Like, I'm against AI, but it's one of those things where I'm like, that would be a nice way to find out without a spoiler. Okay, I don't think there's any chess pieces in the kitchen. I'm not seeing any, at least. Okay, locker room. Oh! Noticing now that the power also is carried through the locker room. It's like if there's a chess piece in one of the lockers, obviously I'm not gonna know. Unless it was in one of the ones that were flipped open to begin with. Doesn't appear to be. Is there a chess piece in the basement of the foundation? We can go take a look. Doesn't hurt to look. Doesn't appear to be. Yeah, there's nothing. Damn. So I'm like, that would be sneaky. Still need to plot. You still haven't plotted the foundation? So that's not how you got into the basement then. Interesting. Okay, so we've checked Great Hall, Ballroom, Kitchen, Locker Room. Well, we can check the library. I'm really surprised I don't have any chess pieces in the library. So let's double check that to see if we missed it. Snuck in through the tomb, couldn't get very far. I assumed that the tomb was probably how you made it in, because those are the only two ways I've found in. But, okay, be on the lookout for chess pieces. don't see any down here. So let's go upstairs and see if there's any upstairs. Semi-suspicious that there's like a couple of empty shelves right here. I swear to God, if there's like a single book that I'm supposed to pull. But no, I didn't see any chess pieces in here. Kept hearing like a very mild sound upstairs, like the crackling of a fire, but there's no fireplace in here. Okay. So now to the pool. I would be shocked if there was a chess piece in the pool. Then into the office, which we know is the king. And then there is the knight in the observatory. Billiard room. Got any sneaky chess pieces that I haven't noticed? So desperate to like not end this run because this is getting both the office and her ladyship's chamber. So rare. Okay. Then corridor. Would be so interesting if there was like a giant chess piece out the window and that counted. Okay, we got our pizza. I'm going to be having pizza next weekend. That'll be nice. A friend has invited us up to their cottage, so we're going to be having a nice cottage weekend soon. Okay. Yeah, the dining room is a pawn. Pretty sure there's nothing in the courtyard. Oh. Interesting. There it is. This is something though, like we're getting keys, so we do have the opportunity as we're backtracking and checking all of this, there is still the opportunity to go back to the Great Hall if we have the energy and open doors trying to get the lever to get into the antechamber. Since we have spread keys through the mansion. Yeah, this isn't even the, this isn't even it doing, like, making keys. This is it finding the keys that I spread from putting the locker room. Okay, we know that this is the queen. but we get a bit of extra energy because we have the sleep mask, and there's another key. More energy. This is a pawn room. There's nothing in here. Okay, this is The Rook in the Nook. The weirdest book by Dr. Seuss. This is a pawn room. So few rooms left. We'll do the parlor first. The parlor, I think I have down that the parlor is a pawn room. Yes, the parlor is a pawn room. We don't need to go in there. No chess pieces in the halls. The storage room is also a pawn room. Yeah, I think there's nothing. I don't think that there's a chess piece in here, although we might have another key. There's another key. Yeah, I'm not seeing a chess piece. If there's one in here, it is very well hidden. Yes, yes, stop beeping. I know. I still feel like there's something in this room that I'm missing. Okay, laboratory. Last chance. Chess piece. It's like, I don't even know if it's worth to go into, like, the underground to try to plot all the chess pieces if we don't have all of them. You know, I don't know if this is a thing where they're gonna do something for, like, the rooms that it's on, or if there's just no point, you know, unless you have everything. Yeah, no, we're missing. And the fucking chapel came up and we didn't plot it earlier. I'm like, oh, God. Okay. We have enough energy, I think, to get down and to get back up to the Great Hall. So I say that we at least try it to see if anything happens. You know, a partial is better than nothing. We can take a look at the notes and stuff that were down here again. Okay. As our client, Thomas Sinclair. So that's definitely, I think, one of the ancestors. He was also, yeah, Thomas Sinclair, I believe, was our, like, the Baron that is our great uncle, like his father or grandfather. There's the chest room. Okay. So we have the Queen. In A3. Oh, we can brute force this. We have 5 of it. We can put them on. They light up when they're in the correct spot. We can brute force the last one. Oh, except for it's not brute forceable because it just doesn't fucking exist. Oh, never mind. God damn it, I got so excited for a second. Okay, so the king is in B8. The pawn is in B1. Then the rook is in B2. And then we have the knight in B7. Yeah, that's just too bad. I was so right with what it was. You know, the fact that we don't have we don't have the rook on the board. Or sorry, the bishop on the board is so frustrating. Oh. Oh, there's just no way to get around it. There's like nothing else to do. But at least we have the confirmation that I am on the right fucking track there. Like, yeah. What was further down here again? Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh yeah, this was the where we initially saw the realm sigils information. And some of it was cut off. Yeah, red banners, marshal, and fog. Which is what I believe we took a note from. Yeah, Fenaries, road, foggy, military red. Yeah. Okay. For a second I was like, wait a second, is that a window or can I just walk into that? So now... Is it worth going back? Yes, yes it is, because we have access to... Yeah. So we are going to take our 4 keys and hope to God that we can pull the right door. To get the lever. Because we have access to the foundation. If we get the basement key, we'll actually be able to go into the basement for the first time. Okay. Which way? Straight. Yes, we have to go all the way around. We're gonna try 1952, although I don't think it's gonna be that. Yeah, no. Didn't think so. Okay, then I believe... Which way do we go? Yes, we have to go through the foundation. We really gotta pay more attention to those rooms, like, which rooms have the chess pieces, because we need more of some of them. Like, the fact that the only knight that we've spotted is in the observatory. It's not good, you know? If we don't plot the observatory, it means that we're not going to be able to do the challenge. Okay, so one of the rooms on this side connects to the courtyard. We saw that. So I think that we use this one. Damn, not this one. This one. Not this one either. There. We did it. Oh, hello. Okay. So, now we just go back up. God, we're not gonna have a lot of energy for the basement, but it is what it is, right? Continue up, you must go down. Still got one key and the key card and a dream. It is time, yeah. I cannot believe that we managed to make that work. Let me in, let me in. Basement. Interesting that we're still not, like, on the map. What do we got down here? We got some extra statues. Oh! Oh, no! Don't do a Sokoban. We will fuck around with that afterwards. I was trying to click on the statue. There's just so much to look at. Well, it looks like we gotta do a Sokoban. Is that enough to scooch by? No. There we go. Oh, that's enough to scooch. Okay. else? Where else? What are we looking for? What is the goal here? Move this one as well. Before we do that. Look at this entire like little. Oh, is there a bustable wall here? I don't think so. So I can scooch back through as a shortcut. We have buttons. What do you do? Like a spot back there. We'll fuck around with the buttons in a second. There doesn't seem to be an obvious way to get into the back corner there. Like, this appears to be one of those carts that we can... that has, like, the buttons, but... it's facing away from us. Oh, I see. We got a ramp. Definitely something going on there. Like, we have never been able to climb shit in this game, so I'm a little suspicious. We have to put something there in order to walk across. We need to bridge that gap. And bridge this gap. I see, I see. Wait, how does this work? No, no, wait. I didn't press to raise it, but whatever. I need it raised anyway. How do I lower it? Can I not lower it with where I have it? There. I think that's good enough. Wait, we need another one? Shit. Okay. Well. We need to explore further in to see if there's another one of these carts that we can bring in for that gap. Otherwise, we're gonna have to go back and try to move other things, and that's not gonna go well. There's a wall we can absolutely bust through. Very interesting. But nothing else over here. So how do we do this? We need something to go into this spot here. That one over there. So we need to pull this. Is that enough? Maybe just. Ooh, threaded that needle. Can we pull this from the other side? No. Okay. We need to move this one to allow us to come out. There. I think that's probably good. This. Is that okay? Hopefully. There we go. Down the stairs. Straight across, and then we have to raise it. Okay, then we push through. Then we have to just reset this. Is that the right spot? I think that's okay. Oh, we don't need to. Actually, we don't need to reset this. What am I doing? We need to just go straight. This is fine. Now that we've done that. I don't think we need to get across onto any of those things. I think we just need to come over here. This little secret desk spot. Okay, what do we got? 100 Bells, Sandy Heights, 5 p.m. So 100 Bells is the tea shop that is in town. It's somewhere. We're definitely making a note. Sandy Heights. 5 p.m. Okay. Can't interact with that book at all. North Lever Underground. East lever is the Great Hall, we know that. The west lever is the Secret Garden, we know that. The south lever is the greenhouse, we know that. Oh no, we don't have the magnifying glass. I can't read what that says. Actually, have a literal magnifying glass, like right here. Let me see if I can fucking cheese this. It's so hard to see. wish I knew where I'd put the higher magnification. I don't have... These are for cross-stitch. They're magnifying glasses. And I don't have them super magnified. But I have a higher magnification elsewhere. God damn, I can't see it. Oh, there's something under the word underground as well. Doesn't help that these are filthy. They're very dusty. Where did I put... So close yet so far, yeah. It's like I have a thing of the magnification lenses for these. Where... Did I shove them in my craft box? I feel like they're gonna be too difficult to get to. I can't read it. God damn, god damn. It's like, at least we're gonna get lore out of... Nope. Nope, we didn't. We got nothing! I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to know that the North Lever is underground somewhere. But, wish we could just pick that up and put it in our pocket. So, key things to note. We need to have the magnifying glass when we get back down here again. We also really need to figure out what we need to put together in order to be able to bash through walls. Because there's a bashable wall in the weight room. I believe there's one in the greenhouse. There's the one down here, and there's at least, I think, one other that we've seen. And we also got very, very close to that chess puzzle, too. So, not a complete waste. This was actually a very good run. I'm just being dramatic. Yeah, I don't think that there's anything else to do here. I wish I could jump. It would be very satisfying. Why is there a green light up there? You guys see that? What's going on with that? I mean, it could just be decoration. Not everything is something. Ugh. I mean, it could be something, though. The fact that it does look like we could technically walk across if we were to arrange things in a particular way. We are stuck in here now, though. I did my job too well. Yeah, I think that's the issue, is that if we pull this in, then we can't... Yeah, then we can't get back out again to walk across. So maybe it's nothing. Okay. I think, unfortunately, this run is done. I don't think that there's anywhere else we can do. We did the most we could possibly do in this run. We did amazing. We shouldn't feel disappointed. But yeah, let's call it a day in game. Oh no, there's still something. We have the trading post. We have items. We can trade items and maybe get a magnifying glass? Oh, if only I had remembered that. Do we have enough energy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We don't have enough energy for that. Oh, if only I'd remembered when we were already in the entrance hall. Damn. Damn. Okay. So we are going to call it a day here. Mount Holly Ordinary Villa. Total rooms 26. Rank reached 9. Steps taken 100. Items found 6. No new rooms. Really? You're not going to count the basement as a new room? Okay. So we're going to pick up our $2 dues from our meager allowance. And let's go see if we get lucky and get the tomb. Fucking no tomb. Maybe we negate the red rooms again? Yeah, I guess let's do that. Plus we get a free gem down here because we've opened up the timed locker. Remain where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed to with your plan and disabled remote access to the other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I'm still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. Yeah, I was just double checking this note. I know I had read it before, but I was just double checking it for any sort of dates or information. What can I access from down here again? Oh yes, the radiation monitor. Still pretty low. Okay. Let's draft some rooms. Okay, we'll do the parlor. Start to get gems, hopefully. Not the best thing to have. I guess we fucking put the guest bedroom and work around it. We'll grab our energy and possibly our item. Yeah, we got the compass. This is a pawn room, right? Yeah. What have we got over here? Oof. Guess we're doing the reading nook. I don't want to go down to one door already. Okay, we'll grab the key. No extra item. This room has been very stingy lately. It has not given us anything extra for quite a while. Suppose we should have gone the other way to get the gems. Hallway there? Okay, I'll take it. Start to fill out the corner. Yeah, we'll put the den there. It is interesting. I do wonder about if, because the garage can only be on the west side, right? I'm interested to know what east side only rooms there are. There we go. Perfect spot for the storeroom. Servants' quarters I don't want yet because we don't really have a lot of bedrooms. Yeah, we also really have to remember to start looking for some of these rooms that are not quite so familiar. We need to find more chess pieces. God, I didn't look in the shelter for a chess piece, did I? Well, it's not part of them. I'm assuming that there's never going to be a chess piece in the outdoor room because then it wouldn't be possible to plot onto the grid for the puzzle. Okay, we're doing chapel just to make sure that we have a bishop. Sucks to lose the money, but we're gonna do it. Oh yeah, we're protected. That's right. So we don't lose any money. Let's start going across. Blocks the hallway, unfortunately. But let's do it. Did we do the closet? I feel like the closet just isn't that good. Like those two items, I mean, it could be some rerolls. We have two paths currently. I think we did the bedroom. Okay, bedroom should be a chess piece, I believe. Yeah, pawn over there. Much extra. Okay, let's do the laboratory and see if we can actually get a good experiment. How do we never get it? Maybe we do for each bedroom you draft after your second, because we already have two bedrooms in. I think that's the most practical one. Papa, can you pretty please with the cherry on top ask my bestest friend Moggy if her papa can up her allowance? Thank you, Archfey. Hopefully your papa listens. Oh, man. Okay, let's try this one. For each bedroom you draft after your second, set your dice to 2. Because if I remember correctly, yeah, we have the guest bedroom and the bedroom. So every time we draft a bedroom, it will set our dice to 2. So we'll have more. We have to keep in mind because we'll have a little bit of control over what we're drafting. That's why I chose to do the bedrooms, because if we have like 6 die, obviously I want to draft something other than a bedroom. But if we have less than that, it'll help us keep kind of going with rerolls. We could do the nursery, because then that will kind of like add on to the experiment that we have. It's a little shit to do that after we've already drafted 2 bedrooms. But we haven't drafted the the bunk room yet, which counts as 2 bedrooms. So let's maybe spend the gems on that. There, we got some rerolls. Room paid for itself, I think. Can't remember if it was 1 gem or 2. Yeah, this is pawn room. I think we already had that down. Oh, I love that lantern in the corner. It's so cute. I love like lanterns and that sort of thing. I would love to have that in my place. Okay. So we've dead-ended though. So we need to go back to the chapel. Fuck. Okay, we have to use a die because this all is just blocked off. They're all the same shape. Okay, we are spending on the drawing room to keep going. We're not completely blocked off. We do still have a door through the parlor, but I would prefer to keep as many paths going as possible. Parlor has a pawn. I believe we have that down already. Yes. I guess we just do the corridor? Conference room isn't terrible. That has two paths through it. I don't think we have anything spreading currently. Fucking security door. And we don't, yeah, we have like no items so far. So if we draft the bunk room, that blocks it off, but we would gain a bunch of rerolls because it counts as 2 bedrooms. And a bunch of energy. Maybe we just redraw. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms, but we don't have any green rooms yet, but let's redraw. Okay, we do have the utility closet. We could plot this, turn off the keycard system, and hope that on the other side of the mansion we're gonna get the security room. Let's do that. It does suck because we're gonna have to go all the way across and then all the way back if we manage to get the security room because of this door. Straight down into the den. It's this way. And then into the reading nook. Yes. Then into the parlor, where we actually have not even played the parlor game. We didn't pick up the gems. No extra items. Let's see what the logic puzzle is today. The gems are in a box with a statement. I mean, that's a pretty obvious one. Turn a lamp on, it's getting dark. Can tell that like we're getting later in the summer because I used to not have to turn the lamp on until like 9:15, and it's like 8:53 right now, and I'm like, shit, I need the lamp on. I think I've started to figure out how the radiation detection system works now. Oh, interesting. I assumed that there was something we were gonna have to fuck with. Okay, the gems are in a box with a statement. So that could be true or false. This is neutral. This is neither true nor false. The white box does not have a statement. That is true. So that is true. The white box does not have a statement. That is unarguable. Which means that since this is neutral, this has to be false. The gems are in a box with a statement. So that means that the gems are in the white box. Easy. Okay. We have to do the commissary, or else the mansion is blocked. What do you got in the commissary today? We could buy an extra gem. Nothing's really jumping out at me. Okay, we'll do the West Wing Hall. Okay, give me one of those petty things like the closet or whatever. So that way I can tuck it into this corner. I still don't want to do the servants' quarters because we don't have the bunk room yet. Let's do the boudoir and just get a couple extra gems. Oh yeah, we get energy from it as well because it is a bedroom. So we got the gem. And then there should be another gem here. Oops. There. Okay. Give me something good. We've turned the power off in the gymnasium, so it is safe. We'll do that. Hopefully it gives us the running shoes as well. Damn. Ah, fuck, it's sheltered anyway. God damn it. I don't think the radiation thing is spoilers, so if you want to know, I can say it, no problem. I'm good without it, but thank you. The walk-in closet. We're really light on items. Let's try it. I also wanted to take a better look for a possible chest. The walk-in closet is a pawn. So, oh shit, I wrote that in such a terrible spot. God damn it. My notes from the chess puzzle before, I wrote kind of where I was writing something else. Okay, walk-in closet. Hopefully I remember what WIC is later on. Okay. Got 2 keys. We got some reroll dice, which isn't terrible. And a gem. I know that this is better to draft after you have her lady's chambers because it puts extra things in here, but it is what it is. Ooh, okay. So we have to do the dark room or we're blocked. Or we can redraft, but we will be... Again, we're sheltered from the dark room. I guess might as well. We really kind of wasted the shelter this time because the chapel, the gymnasium, and the dark room are like the 3 mildest red rooms. It's the fucking like weight room and stuff like that that really is terrible. So yeah, let's do the dark room. Do we have any items in here today? Oh, we got the battery. Okay. We managed to find the workshop. That might be very helpful. We'll do this one first. Probably shouldn't have used that key, but still. Oh, there's the workshop. Ooh, but also there's the office. Shit. It's like we don't have the observatory, we don't have a lot of things, but we also got to start building them, right? Let's put the office in. I don't know why I keep opening that. It's not like I know how to get into it. I think last time I was in here, I forgot to spread gold in the estate. I don't think that there's a point in running payroll because we don't have, yeah, we still don't have the servants' quarters because that goes into the maid's room and the servants' quarters. Shit. Okay, I guess we're doing pantry. My favorite choice here because that, again, is just putting us into... I just don't want to use the rerolls for the non-last room, you know? Okay. I mean, the terrace would be so lovely, but that would end the game. Library works, courtyard works. We have the gems, and it often gives us an item. So let's do courtyard. I managed to activate my new allowance experiment twice before my last run ended. Ran out of keys. Oh, you and your money just flaunting it in my face. I don't think we've come across a single. The lockbox that we saw was last run. Although we have the battery and the sledgehammer, so we really need... although I think we found last time that you need a third item to bust through walls. It's not just those two. Oh, the foyer. It's so nice if you can get to the grand hall after that. Thank you, Saribot. Also may or may not have found another puzzle thingy to add another +2 to set allowance. So now I'm starting every day with 8 coins. So rude. So rude. Let's do the billiard room, because the billiard puzzle sometimes has interesting things in it. Like, it could... Although, if it gives us a key card, I'm gonna be fucking pissed, because it... Maybe we do the foyer. No, we'll do the billiard room. I can give you 3 coins so we both have 5. You're so generous. Okay, so 4 squared is 16. Okay, so we have 20 minus 18, so that's 2, and then squared, so that's 4. So then we have 4 plus 5 is 9. Minus 7 is 2. Divided by 1 is still 2. And then squared is 4. There we go. Fucking key card. Son of a bitch. So the reason why I'm mad about that is because I am here. All the way over here, I turned off the keycard system. There is a keycard door in this room. Admittedly, if you approach it from the other side, sometimes it's not a keycard. So before we go all the way back around, we can try pushing this way to see if we can get into the conference room. I mean, we could just turn off the keycard system. We have the gems. Let's just turn it off, so that way if it doesn't connect up, it's not the end of the world. Okay, let's do the workshop now. Really, though, I probably wouldn't learn the cello. I think I'd have to cut my nails for that. Okay, shovel. And we have a T in the stone slab today. We've started writing down what letters are coming up in that. Yeah. Okay. What can we mash together? Shovel and compass is something. Shovel and sledgehammer is not. Shovel and battery pack is something. Shovel and keycard is not. That's right. We can click them without actually doing it. So that would be the dowsing rod. Damn. So shovel and battery pack still needs something else, and whatever it needs, we don't have. Compass and battery pack, yeah, is the electromagnet, which is like my least favorite thing to get. Sledgehammer and battery pack. Damn. Yeah, sledgehammer, battery pack, and something else, I feel, is what we need to get through those walls. Wait, why is that sledgehammer still yellow? There we go. Yeah. Okay, so for the things that we have currently, I think the dowsing rod is like the best thing because that will lead us to a whole bunch of extra items. Wait, we have a shovel? How long have we had a shovel? Have we had a shovel for a while? Did we just pick it up in here? I think we just picked it up in here. Okay. I'm like, because we have a courtyard and we didn't dig. Like, how have I been not remembering to dig? Let's go dig first and then come back because I can't remember if the dowsing rod actually allows you to continue to dig. Oh, an old shoe. Lovely. I never remember which are, like, the fertile spots to plant the, to put the green rooms or whatever for digging spots. Because I know that there's one, like, super spot. And I have a feeling that, like, we need to put this room there or something. So that way we can get something extra or special. Okay. Let's now possibly fuck up the shovel and make the dowsing rod. Yeah, while drafting, dowsing rods point towards rooms that may contain more items today than usual. So yeah, we can't dig anymore. The shovel is gone. The observatory. Okay. I don't mind doing that. It does block off. It loops back around inside. But let's do it. See what we can get. We forgot to go back to the dark room. Everything's 50% off today. See flyer for details. Be nice if we could get the showroom now. Oh, there's the flyer. Today only, great deals ahoy. The sale. Everything is 50% up to 50% off. Offer valid at the following locations: commissary, kitchen, locksmith, and bookshop. So not the showroom. Got it. Okay. Oh shit, we're out of keys. God damn it, I didn't notice. Okay, hopefully security isn't key locked. I think it's a key card. No, it's not. Please don't be locked. Okay. Ooh, boiler room. What archives? Let's do boiler room. I'm just so curious about the whole power source thing. We're gonna do it. Okay. So let's open this door up. We should open up, but we're gonna open up both. We can't open that door unless we fuck with things. So we're gonna open up this door. I got this exact sale in commissary in my allowance upgrade run, actually. Bought like 10 or so gems for half off. Nice. Oh, we do have the commissary on the map. Fuck. Okay. So this doesn't really... Nothing in here I think needs the energy. I'm not getting anything saying... We're gonna redraw. Because it would be lovely to get something that we know uses the energy. We don't have enough gems for the ballroom anyway. I feel like the archives did have the energy carry through. Maybe we try that? We're kind of like... No, we're not stuck in a corner with this. I was thinking that we were down in that central spot, so it didn't really matter what we draft off of the archives. Let's try it. I think the archives had the energy carry through it. Yes, it did. So let's go do that. Like I said, I was literally dreaming about this mechanic last night. Anything here today? That's the key. Okay. Let's do this one first. Of course, it's locked. We do have one gem. Do we do this? I don't want to lose half my energy. Although we are near the end of the... We're near the end of the run, right? Like, we haven't really gotten a lot of shit. I don't know if I've ever drafted an archived floor plan, honestly. I assumed that it was just something random we couldn't see, like something from the dark room, but maybe there's something different. Let's try it and see what this is. It might be a new room. Oh, it's the secret chamber. Which isn't gonna work because it's backed up against the utility closet. Secret passage, I mean. Which is a pawn room. Did I have that down? Storeroom, parlor, den, guest bedroom, bedroom, dining room, drawing room, nursery, and walk-in closet. So many pawn rooms. It would be so nice to find literally anything else. There. Secret. Premonition dreams go wild sometimes. I do have to mention snacks, though. I could use a snack. We finally got some hummus again, so I'm definitely having hummus and pita chips for my post-stream snack. It's not gonna matter. We'll just pull this and it'll show us the... Yeah, the blocked off. Okay, do this one now. Ooh. Those are both terrible. But we're out of gems, so we're gonna redraw. Actually, like the weight room, losing half of our energy. We have very little left currently. Let's just do it. Doesn't appear to be anything in here. Oh, right, we got rid of our shovel, damn it. Be unlocked. God damn it. Okay. So that's what you meant by the energy carried. I see. Oof. We never get the attic. Oh, Whenever I actually have the gems for it, we never get it. But let's see what carries on with this. I didn't realize... Yeah, I didn't realize that we had chosen a room that the electricity carries on. Ooh. Hello? What the fuck is this? Oh, it's just a key. All that drama for a regular key? I wonder if it like gives you what you need the most or something. I don't know. That was ridiculous. That was absolutely ridiculous. Like, I hope you feel silly, Furnace. Okay. A gift for sending the power of lightning fuel to the eternal flame, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, Archive, we cannot use that. Do we redraw? This gives us access, but like we have so little energy. We don't have the magnifying glass. We don't have the way to bust through walls. Like this run, although it was very interesting to carry the energy through to the furnace, it didn't do anything for us, you know? So I'm not expecting to make it much further in this run. Let's redraw. Fucking vault. Okay, this could give us more keys. We can still get through the boiler room if we fuck around with the settings. I don't know if we want to, though. Trying to remember what to put it back to. Actually, let's just do the archived one and see what the fuck it is. Oh, okay. So it's blocked off for the antechamber, but we can still keep going. Except for it's locked. Okay. I think... Do we want to fuck with the boiler room? I mean, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to try it. Okay. So to get through the other door, we need to power... I think the red thing? See, this is the issue, is that powering both the elevator and the this is kind of where I struggle. Because now the door is open, but the bridge is gone. We can't get across. That's moving, but we don't care. What's the other thing that's powered? Oh yeah, the ability to flip that switch, I think. No, it's the door. This the door then, not the red thing? Okay, so what thing powers the fucking door? Because it's not powered now. Oh, right, because, yeah, none of them are powered right now. None of them are powered. Okay, the door is powered. But the elevator isn't powered. I just feel like I shouldn't have messed with this. I'm not good with this. Okay, that stops that. But it has it coming over here. We can turn that to get the elevator down. So this is still powering this. So that puts the energy that way. Happens. But it's still powered. Okay, so that worked. That worked. It's fucking locked. I'm putting that all back, okay? I'm putting that back for the next run. There. Wait, this is not the one I wanted on, damn it. It's not this one. It's this one. Yes. Okay. We're just moving this back to the other side again to reset it. Okay, so that is it for this run. There is nowhere else to go. We don't have enough energy to make it down to the commissary. Although I don't think there was any keys for sale there anyway. We're in the boiler room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, and we only have 10 steps. So even if we managed to get some keys, we wouldn't be able to come back up. So that is going to be it for this run. But for now, let's call it a day. Mount Holly Red Manor, 6 red rooms, total rooms 37, rank reached 9, steps taken 73, items found 7. Yeah, we didn't get any new rooms today, I don't think. We're gonna save and quit.